we are super careful about thinking about, is this the moment to talk about it?
I guess it was when you kept on bringing up work.
Mark Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Chan, are undoubtedly one of the world's most influential power couples. As a pediatrician and philanthropist, Priscilla is making a profound impact in her own right, beyond her association with the Facebook founder. Despite her preference for avoiding the spotlight, a remarkable event has thrust her into the global spotlight. What could have happened to Priscilla Chan that has captured the attention of the world? Join us as we reveal in detail what happened to Mark Zuckerberg's wife that caught the attention of the world. What happened to Priscilla Chan? Recently, Priscilla Chan has been at the head of a number of important and interesting projects, many of which show how dedicated she is to both personal and global causes. One moment that stood out was when she showed up with a beautiful model of herself that her husband, Mark Zuckerberg, had commissioned. The green sculpture, which is about 7 feet tall and was made by artist Daniel Arsham, shows her in a dynamic pose while wearing a flowing silver cloak. It is a mix of modern art and old Roman customs. Online users had a range of emotions for the statue, but it clearly shows how much Zuckerberg loves and celebrates his wife in unique ways. Apart from the sculpture, Mark Zuckerberg had a special Porsche minivan made just for her. Here are the details. The one-of-a-kind car was made by Porsche and West Coast Customs working together. It has sliding rear doors, an extra frame, and even an electric boost mode for being late to drop off, as Chan joked. This thoughtful gift shows how good Zuckerberg is at celebrating his wife by blending practicality with style. Chan has continued to do important work through the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, CZI, a charity she runs with her husband. She recently gave some very important new information about how advances in artificial intelligence are changing biological research at an event. The CZI wants to create virtual models of cells that will help scientists guess how healthy and sick cells will act. This big project could make it easier to diagnose and treat diseases, which would be a huge step forward in medical science. The progress made in the immunology study by CZI's BioHub network is one of the most exciting news stories. The network has been working on using the immune system to find and treat diseases before they get too bad. For example, the BioHub team in New York is looking into how to bioengineer immune cells to find and fight diseases like ovarian cancer and neurological conditions. The goal of these projects is not only to make treatments better, but also to learn more about how the human body works at its most basic level. Priscilla Chan has also shown a strong dedication to making homes more affordable, especially in Hawaii. Recently, she and Zuckerberg gave Permanently Affordable Living Hawaii a large gift of $626,000. With this donation, 5 homes at Kauhale Okilawea will be put into a community land trust. This will protect their cost for more than 200 years. The couple's gift is in line with Hawaiian values of community responsibility and shows how much they care about helping multi-generational families and keeping cultural heritage alive. You can't say enough good things about this effort. Hawaii still has a big problem with finding affordable homes. As property values have gone up, many local families have had to move. Chan and Zuckerberg are helping to make long-term answers that put community needs first by backing models like the Ho'omaluhia Community Land Trust. Their work not only helps individual families, but also makes the region's culture and society stronger as a whole. In addition to her work in science and charity, Chan's personal life is sometimes the center of attention in adorable ways. One example is Zuckerberg's work with T-Pain, to make a cover of Lil Jon and the East Side Boys' Get Low. The song, which was released under the name Z-Pain, is a tribute to the couple's first anniversary as a couple. It makes fun of the song that was played when they met. Chan's response, which was described as lighthearted and amusing, shows how close they are to each other and how they can find joy in the little things in life. Recent actions by Priscilla Chan show how she balances scientific progress, helping others, and expressing herself personally. Medical research, especially in immunology and AI applications, is still being pushed to new heights by her guidance at CZI. Her focus on finding affordable housing options shows that she wants to make a difference in the community that lasts. These projects, along with her personal achievements, show that she is deeply committed to making a change on many levels. These events show that Priscilla Chan's power goes far beyond being married to a tech billionaire. She continues to make important changes in science, community development, and even art through her work and projects. The story of her journey shows how hard work and a clear goal can change things in many areas of life. To give you further insights into how much she's committed to changing the world, let's take a look at some of her other philanthropic endeavors. Priscilla Chan's philanthropic endeavors. Growing up as the daughter of Chinese and Vietnamese refugees has shaped Priscilla Chan's life into one of service and kindness. Her folks came to the United States with only hope and faith in the power of education. This organization shaped her life and made her want to work in public service. Later, she and her husband, Mark Zuckerberg, co-founded the Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative, CZI. The Chan-Zuckerberg Initiative's main goal is to solve the world's most important problems. The group's main goal is to make sure that everyone has the chance to succeed in areas like education, health, and social justice. Priscilla feels very strongly about this goal because she has seen firsthand how help and guidance can change lives. CZI's projects, like making schools better or giving experts more power, show she believes we can all work together to make the future better. Priscilla has always been interested in schooling, even before she started CZI. She started an after-school program to help kids from low-income families while she was at Harvard. She didn't just help them with their homework, she became a part of their lives and gave them direction and security when they needed it. That event changed her forever and made her more determined to help kids get past obstacles to success. CZI's investment in global health, with the audacious goal of curing, preventing, and controlling all diseases by the end of the century, is one of its bravest projects. Since Priscilla is a doctor, she sees every day how far modern medicine has failed. She is determined to push for groundbreaking improvements in healthcare, because she remembers sharing devastating news with families or facing gaps in care. For example, the initiative's BioHub brings together doctors, scientists, and engineers to come up with new ideas and solve medical problems that seem impossible to solve. Reforming education is another important part of CZI's purpose. Priscilla knows that education is more than just going to school. It's about giving kids the right tools and space to do well. CZI works to improve educational equity by making sure that kids from all walks of life can get good learning chances through targeted investments. Some of these attempts are updating classrooms, helping teachers, and making programs that meet the needs of a wide range of communities. Social justice is another cause that Priscilla cares about a lot, along with health and education. She is aware of the unfair parts of the system that keep people from reaching their full potential. CZI wants to make the world a fair place for everyone, whether that means changing the way the criminal justice system works or reducing economic inequality. The work of the initiative shows how much Priscilla believes it is important to understand and fix the problems that cause injustice. As Priscilla says a lot, her work is shaped by her own problems and situations. She is driven to make sure that others can feel seen and supported, because she herself was bullied and faced cultural barriers as a child. This view guides CZI's charitable work. It's not just giving money, it's also about building processes and partnerships that make changes that last. A big part of CZI's success is the way Priscilla and Mark work together. Mark gives the company strategic direction, and Priscilla runs the day-to-day business. As parents, partners, and people who give money to good causes, they balance their jobs together and work toward a better future for their kids and the world. With billions of dollars already spent on studies, grants, and programs, CZI is already having a big effect. But Priscilla's work is never done. Her goal to improve the world little by little, one step at a time, is with her every morning. Her story shows how a person's personal passion, along with means and determination, can make a big difference in the world. As a worker for CZI, Priscilla Chan shows the world what is possible when people care and do something about it. She doesn't just deal with problems, she also creates answers that encourage others to dream bigger and reach their goals. Her story is an example and a reminder that even small acts of kindness can make a big difference in people's lives. Keep watching as we discuss her personal triumphs and challenges. Personal triumphs or challenges. Being a mother, a philanthropist, and a former pediatrician, Priscilla Chan has had a lot of responsibilities in her life. One of the most impressive things about her is how well she can balance all of these roles while working on world problems through the Chan-Zuckerberg initiative, CZI. She works hard as co-CEO of CZI to improve health, education, and scientific study. At the same time, she loves spending time with her husband, Mark Zuckerberg, and their children. As a pediatrician, Chan had to deal with the tough demands of residency, which meant working long hours and taking on cases that were hard on her mentally. She had to think a lot about systemic problems in healthcare and how to fix them after these events changed her view of things. During this time, she learned the skills she would need to become a full-time philanthropist, which would allow her to help more than just one patient and whole towns. Chan's path to becoming a generous person wasn't easy. Some people are worried that CZI's resources are being spread too thin because it has such big goals. Chan has not been shy. Instead, he has been proactive, encouraging governments, nonprofits, and other groups to work together to make the most of their effect. Her toughness in the face of scrutiny has only made her more determined to help people who aren't getting enough help with schooling and health care. Keeping her work and home life in balance has also taken work and planning. Even though they both have very busy lives, Chan and Zuckerberg make time for their relationship by planning regular date nights to stay in touch. This balance shows in the way they raise their children, making it a priority to teach them ideals like humility, kindness, and a desire to make the world a better place. One of Chan's most important contributions is starting the primary school, an organization that helps kids and families in many ways, including by combining schooling with prenatal care. This project shows how much she believes in getting to the root of problems and giving everyone the same chances, especially those who live in areas that aren't getting enough help. It's a clear sign of how determined she is to use what she learned as a doctor to make a bigger difference. The demands of Chan's job and her charitable work could easily become too much for her to handle. But she stays calm and focused, even when things get tough. People who work with her often say that she is quick-thinking and doesn't get stressed easily. This quality has won her respect in every field she has worked in. This calmness helps her lead with understanding, whether she's working to fix problems in healthcare or running CZI's global projects. In her work, Chan also shows how technology can be used to solve hard situations. At CZI, she helps with projects that use new ideas to improve healthcare delivery and results. She sees technology as more than just a way to move things forward. It's a way to connect people and give them access to good treatment that they might not have had before. Chan is very grounded in her job as a mother, even though she has a lot of other responsibilities. Being a parent has made her goals even clearer. She focuses on the health and well-being of her family while still giving her all at work. She often thinks about how her own experiences as a parent have helped her understand the families she works with better, which makes her approach even more caring. Priscilla Chan's dedication and determination are shown by how well she handles her tasks and does well in many areas. She is a true example of persistence, whether she is running the charitable arm of a global company or making sure her kids learn strong values. It's possible to balance work and personal life if you set clear goals and stay dedicated to making a difference. Her story is both inspiring and a reminder of this. How has Priscilla contributed to her husband's success? We reveal the answer to this question next. Priscilla Chan has had a big impact on Mark Zuckerberg's life, and it's not just because they are dating. She has also been a strong support in his work life, from the early days of Facebook, now Meta, to the charitable work they do together. Priscilla has been a key part of setting their goals and direction. The couple met at Harvard and became friends. Their friendship has grown into a partnership that helps them handle the demands of running a huge tech company with their desire to make a positive difference in the world. Mark's knowledge of technology has been complemented by Priscilla's experience as a medical worker and her love of education and healthcare. They started the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, CZI, together in 2015 with the goal of tackling some of the world's most important problems, such as preventing sickness, improving education, and building up communities. Priscilla's attention to understanding and finding useful solutions has given them a unique view that has had a big impact on how they do charity work and corporate responsibility. Mark has had a hard time running one of the most important companies in the world, but Priscilla has been a big part of keeping him grounded in their personal lives. She helps keep their relationship balanced by telling Mark to spend time with his family and work on his personal growth outside of work. She supposedly set limits early on in their relationship, like making sure they had one-on-one time once a week that wasn't related to work. This helped them stay close, even though they were both public figures. Mark has also felt more stable because of Priscilla's cool and collected way of solving problems. People who know her well often admire how she can stay calm in highly stressful situations. The stability of Priscilla makes sure that they stay focused on their common goals, whether she is handling the needs of CZI or helping Mark deal with the difficulties of his job. Their relationship shows in the charitable work they do together. Mark brings his strategic vision and technical mind to the table, while Priscilla focuses on the people, making sure that their projects are based on knowing the needs of the communities they want to help. For instance, through CZI, they have worked to blend technological innovation with grassroots efforts to create solutions that are both scalable and impactful. One of Priscilla's significant contributions has been her ability to bridge the gap between their personal values and professional aspirations. She encourages Mark to view challenges as not just as technological problems, but as opportunities to achieve lasting social change. This situation has shaped Meta's philosophy, giving it a sense of duty that goes beyond making money and includes working to make the world a better place. Priscilla's practical mindset is obvious in their daily lives as well. Despite their immense wealth, she keeps a grounded approach to spending and decision-making. This way of thinking not only shows their kids how to behave, but it also makes them more determined to use their money for good causes instead of fun things. The way they handle their family and work responsibilities shows how humble and focused she is on what really matters. The couple's shared hope for a better future has been a strong part of both their personal and professional relationships. While Mark focuses on advancing technology and connectivity, Priscilla ensures their efforts prioritize human well-being and ethical considerations. Their ability to work together to reach big goals is due in large part to how well their skills complement each other. In the end, Priscilla Chan has had an impact on Mark Zuckerberg's success in more than one area of his life. Her presence on the ground and her love for healthcare and education have had a huge impact on how the couple does business and gives back to the community. By working together to solve problems in society while keeping their family healthy, they have made a relationship that inspires people in their own lives and around the world. What do you think about Priscilla Chan? Kindly share your answers, thoughts, and opinions in the comment section. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel to enjoy more videos like this. Also, click the next video shown on your screen. You will enjoy it.